You know that feeling you get when you got a new spaceship? You pull it out, you take it into space only to find out that it's not doing what you want it to do. Hi, I'm Cheesy Tank, and like many of you, I suffer from spaceship performance issues. I was unable to make it from one side of the galaxy to the other without having to stop halfway through to get fuel. Whether your ship won't cross the system without more fuel, or your weapons feel like wet noodles, slapping the enemy in the face, ship underperformance is a serious issue and can happen to anyone. The good news? I've spent more than 7 years researching different ways to fix this problem. You don't have to suffer alone anymore. I'm here to help. I get asked this question a lot, and it's a big topic, but I want to keep this short. So if there's something specific in here that you have questions on, or if you just want more information, let me know down in the comments. I can already hear some of you saying, there's nothing wrong with my ship. It works great. They love it. Then let me ask you this. Can you cross a star system without having to fuel up? Does it take too long for you to get from point A to point B in warp? Are you having trouble taking those bounties out or defending your cargo from pirates? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you may be suffering from spaceship underperformance. Let's talk about how you can use our 3-step process to fix problems with your performance in space. Step 1. Let's find you a better component. For us to help you, we need to see what you're working with. So I'm going to need you to put your ship away. I know it's fun to have it out, show it off to your friends and play with it, but we really need you to put it away for this step. But don't worry, you'll be able to take it out again very soon. Now we're going to go ahead and open up our Moby glass and take a look at our ship. If you're anything like me, you're going to have something that looks like this. From here, we want to open up the configuration menu so that we can see what you're currently working with. Now, different components are going to come in different sizes. You can see what size your ship can take by looking here. Some of these are going to be bigger than others because some people's ships are bigger than others. Try not to focus on this. It's not good to worry about the size of your ship. From what I hear, as long as you know how to use it, you're going to be just fine. Sometimes you can make your part bigger by using different components. For instance, here we have something called a gimbaled mount with little weapons. If we take out the gimbaled mount, we turn it into a fixed mount and can use bigger weapons. Different components have different grades. Think of it like school. An A is a great grade. Everyone wants to have an A. But you can get by with a B or sometimes a C. It's really up to you how well you want your ship to perform in this area. For me, I'm going to always be aiming to try to have an A. You're going to find that they also have different categories for your components. Do you want your ship to be sneaky, to pop up on somebody with a surprise? You'll be less noticed with a stealthy component. Or maybe you want something that's a little bit more fit for combat, something you can beat up on and still have it perform really well. Then you're going to want to go for something more along the militaristic side. Maybe you want something that's on a heavy-duty ship, something that's going to withstand a lot. Then you're looking for something industrial. Or if you want something that's sort of middle of the road and covers a little bit of everything, you're going to want to go for civilian. Now, different stations are going to have different components at different grades, and you may want to make multiple trips to try to figure out which station has the right ones for your ship. I use Urkel.games to find the best components for my ship, and I'd recommend that you do the same. Again, if you want more information on this, feel free to mention it down in the comments, and I can give a little review on Urkel. And now for step 2. Let's fit that component on your ship. Next, you're going to want to make sure that you have both your ship and your component put away in the same place. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. Let's pull out your Moby glass and take a look at your ship. Here you can see your ship and the new component. Let's put them together. Now we want to go ahead and save it. And now it's time for the final step. Let's check out that component. The last thing that you're going to want to do is whip it out and shove it into space. If your new component isn't working right for you, you may need to shut off your engine and turn it back on again. I've had that problem in the past with new components. Now that you know how to fix problems with your underperforming ship, you're going to be a happier and more satisfied space traveler. Even your passengers will notice the difference. I hope that everybody found this useful, and I will see you in the verse.